Hi, I'm Heyzeus, and this is the second episode in my series called Trade Up Blitz. Long story short, I've got a bunch of trade ups ready to go. I'm going to show the average float, the cost of the trade ups, and however much money I make or lose depending on what I get. As you can see, I've got a whole bunch of trade ups ready to go, 11 all up. So let's get started. First up, I've got a fairly ordinary restricted factory new Spectrum / Wildfire trade up. Not particularly interesting, but hopefully we'll get something nice out of it. A Decimator's really nice, a Kamicho Dragon's really nice, a Fever Dream's really nice. Start crossing that out. Hopefully it won't be an Overcoy or a Xianglu, those would both really suck. But because it's the first trade up, it's worth the least, so it's going to be pretty easy to recover from no matter what happens. Okay, so we're starting off with a Lemon. That's not great, but hopefully we'll get better from here. The next one is a Stat Track restricted minimal wear trade up with a mix of Breakout, Spectrum 2 and Falchion. Hopefully I'll get something like a Leaded Glass or a Nemesis, or I think a Water Elemental or a Conspiracy are also quite good. Those are the best things. You just don't want a foul play at the end of the day. That'll give you, the foul play will give you a foul day. And we got a Leaded Glass, which is pretty good. That's, I think, probably the best thing I could have gotten, actually. Maybe the Nemesis is slightly better, but still. Next up, we've got a Stat Track restricted factory new trade up with a bunch of Glove Case skins and Gamma 2K skins. Start crossing that out. So this one, the big losses are the Wasteland Princess and the... You don't really lose anything on the FAMAS Mecha, but you don't really want it either. So let's see what I've gotten. Okay, Shallow Grave. That should just about break even, so that's alright. So next up I've got two Stat Track restricted minimal wear Spectrum case trade ups. The same trade up one after the other. The only difference is one of them is from with skins I bought off OP skins, and the other one's with skins I bought off the Steam market, so one of them is tradable, one of them isn't. That's how I split them up. So what I want here is a Fever Dream, really. A Decimator's okay, but a Fever Dream's really good. As Xianglu, like, you lose money, but you sort of make it back when you do the sort of the risk-free Bloodsport or Nanoir trade-up, so it doesn't really matter. That was a Decimator while I was busy talking, so that's a small profit. Hopefully this one will be at least a Decimator as well, since it's always better getting a Decimator than a Xianglu, even though you can use a Xianglu for other things. The Decimator's about $3 or $4. It's $3 profit on OP skins. I think it's 5 on the Steam market, 5.5, something like that. You'll be able to see. I won't, but you will. And so that's another Decimator. 2 Decimators. We're doing pretty good so far. We're definitely in the black anyway. Next up, I've got 2 Stat Track restricted factory new Spectrum / Falchion trade ups. So these ones are pretty lucrative again. I think last time I did one I got a Yellow Jacket, which is about the best thing you can get. Maybe the Decimator's slightly better, but hopefully these will both go well. The only thing that's really bad is the Xianglu. You don't really want that, but otherwise I'm pretty happy, so hopefully these will turn out well. And we've got a Fever Dream, which is pretty nice. It's a good little profit anyway. So off to a good start. The next one, once again, I think one of these is with OP skins, and the other one isn't. The other one's using Steam Community Market skins, so you can trade the one that's been made with OP skins, because if you do a trade up with tradable skins, you get a tradable skin out of it. But if you do it with skins that have a trade restriction on them, it comes out with a trade restriction, so that's why I normally split them up. And we got another Fever Dream. That is pretty sweet. Okay, it's a nice little profit. We're doing pretty well so far, so hopefully these last ones, I think it's still restricted from here on in. Hopefully those won't fuck it up. Okay, so now we're doing a minimal wear Falchion / Shadow trade up. Sorry about that. So what you don't want here is a Golden Coil. You really don't want a Golden Coil. They just suck. You lose quite a bit of money. Aqua Aquamarine Revenge, also not good, but not terrible. That's what I got. What I was looking for was a Kill Confirmed and or Piper Beast, but we didn't lose too much there. Next up, this is a risk-free minimal wear Xianglu trade up, so I'm guaranteed to make money no matter what. Just throw that in. I'm not even. Am I gonna? No, I'm not gonna bother crossing it out. There's no point, since there's no suspense because I can't lose anything. Hopefully, it'll be a blood sport though. Okay, it's not a blood sport, but that's all right. I'll still be able to sell that for a nice little profit. It's all good. The blood sport's slightly better, but it's only about $2 or $3, so it doesn't matter that much. This one is a bit more risky. Once again, a golden coil would really suck. This is Spectrum, Falchion, and Shadow. What you really want is a kill confirmed. Like getting one of those would be awesome, but just as long as it's not a golden coil or an Aquamarine Revenge, I think we're good. Let's see what we get. And we got an AK Bloodsport. Okay, that's pretty nice. That's a decent profit. And this is the final one. So this is a Hydra case, Spectrum case crossover. We're using minimal wear Hydra case skins. And the aim is to get an Onitaji effectively. Everything else is break even. We want the Onitaji. And the Onitaji comes out with a really good float. So hopefully it'll be an Onitaji. Okay, fucking sweet. I'm pretty sure it's a straight up $20 profit, so it's a pretty cool way to round out the Blitz. So I'll just go add those up and come back and see how much I've made. Okay, so in total, I've used $280 worth of skins, and I've made a profit after tax on the Steam market of $83.25. So it's about 30%. Now, I'm not going to be selling everything on the Steam market, it's just so everything's normalized, so you can see where everything's at. But either way, that was pretty successful. If you enjoyed this, please like, comment, subscribe. Otherwise, trust the numbers, not your guts. I'm Heyzeus. See ya.